Hello and welcome to our latest video out here on the community of Wildflower Ranch in the northwest part of the city of Fort Worth. Now, this beautiful community is called Wildflower Ranch for a very good reason. In fact, it is springtime out here, and I am not sure if you can see behind me, but the fields of wildflowers that they have out here are amazing. Now, there is still a lot to come out here in this community. It is over 1,100 acres, and when it is completed being built out, there's going to be over 3,300 homes. So there are multiple builders out here. I think we have 8 builders out here in this community with lots from 40 feet, 50 feet, and 60-foot lots. The majority of them are going to be about 50-foot lots. So just to kind of give you an idea of what you can get out here, but obviously there are going to be multiple options. Now, prices will be starting in the very low $400,000 range. And you know, when all is said and done, you're probably looking at purchasing a home in the mid $800,000 range. But starting prices, like I said, low 400s to about $700,000. And size of homes, you're looking at around 1,800 to 3,700 square feet out here in this community. So much larger homes you're not really gonna find, but you do have a ton of options with builders, including partially custom homes out here, your entry-level homes. So just really a lot going on out here in all price points, sizes, and budgets. But we did kind of want to give you an idea of what's going on out here with all of the amenities, why people are looking to move here, and just to kind of show you around today. It really is beautiful. All the flowers are blooming, and eventually you will be able to see all of the fields out here, the rolling flatlands that we have, and just literally all of the flowers that you're gonna find out here in the springtime. One of my favorite times of the year out here in the state of Texas, when all the flowers are blooming, all the trees are green, and the grass is just beautiful. In fact, it's actually a super gorgeous day out here. I love the clouds in the sky, but let's go around and kind of show you what you can get here in the community of Wildflower Ranch. We do want to go through and highlight a few of the builders that they have out here. There are 8 currently, but just to kind of give you an idea, we'd be here all day if we highlighted every single builder. But you do have from Lennar all the way to Toll Brothers, Highland Homes, Bloomfield, Brightland, and Beazer as well, for an example. So any questions at all, reach out to us. Let us know how we can help answer those questions of what you can get out here, what is available. There are a lot of homes currently being built, as well as homes if you want to get in right now to an existing home. A lot of homes getting ready to be completed. So whether you want to build from the ground up, get a move-in ready home, you have that option out here because it already kind of has quite a bit of build that has already gone on. So let's get through and go in and kind of highlight the first builder today and give you an idea of what you're looking at out here in the community of Wildflower Ranch. Now, speaking of amenities out here in Wildflower Ranch, I am actually standing right here in the middle of the little community Lazy River. Now, how cute is this? They're actually out here getting it all ready for summertime because our weather is heating up, but a lazy river right here in your community. They do have resort style pool, plus a big event center, pavilion, all kinds of things coming as well. But right now the lazy river is open, and it will be open just in time for the summer season. So they're out here getting it ready. But how cute is this? There's lounge chairs out here, and I mean, it's quite big, so it can really house like a lot of people. And how fun to come out in your own lazy river right here in your own community. But they also have parks, lots of trail system as always. But again, there will be another resort style pool coming, as well as some other amenities and more playgrounds. So just kind of wanted to come in here and show you this cute lazy river that they have right here in the community. So the first house that I want to go through and show you is brought to you by Bloomfield, and this is the Dewberry model. These are on 50-foot lots. They also have another model right there. 2 different options, 50-foot lots, 60-foot lots. That one is the Rose 2 model. We're gonna go through and show you the dewberry. I like this floor plan a little bit better. I have this little bit of a courtyard right here. I kind of wanted to show this one just because if you want to move in, I don't know, like the layout a lot better, even though the other one's showing a 3-car garage. So when you enter, you have your dining room right here on the right. Kind of come around here. You actually have your office right here in the front of the house. All of these windows to bring in tons of natural light, which is really nice. And you could use this as a bedroom. They have it set up as an office, but we do have a walk-in closet right here. Kind of a nice size. So they've put these glass doors on. So yeah, a great office set right here in the front, especially if you work from home. And then right here you have your little half bath. So again, nice if you work from home. You have people coming over, it's offset just a little bit. And then in here is the laundry room. So we do have the laundry room off of the garage, which in most situations I don't love, but it still sets back a little bit. So you have a lot of room. A whole lot of paint out there. Just your standard 2-car garage, but you can see there's a door to the back, which is nice, and it's a little bit bigger if you need to store stuff over there on the side. Your bikes, your lawnmower. But coming through, definitely not as bad because this washer and dryer are gonna be set back. Little storage closet here under the stairs. I will always point out storage, places to put all of your stuff, your Christmas decorations, because we do not have basements here in Texas. So then we're here in the kitchen. Now, I would always say if they could add the cabinets to the ceiling, that would really be nice. We have our corner pantry. Surprisingly, not many people are loving a corner pantry. I mean, at least you have room to put all of your stuff instead of some small little wall cabinet. You have your wall oven and microwave. Still wish more people put in double ovens. Definitely something to check out if you wanted to actually build this home to see what type of upgrades you can have. We do have the gas cooktop and then this nice big island. Now notice like the pillars that they have right here, but the sink, dishwasher, everything right here in the center that overlooks the living area. A little dining table here in the corner. It's kind of offset just a little bit, and the door to the outside. Now I kind of like this little area that is set off over here in the corner. The taller ceilings, and how they added that stonework all the way up. We do have these wood floors. And this is leading into the primary bedroom, which is on the first floor. And it does have a ton of windows. So this is actually a really nice, good size. Look, they have the chair and the dresser in here. And those nice taller ceilings. Love how they've added this window bench to kind of make the room seem bigger, especially if you need somewhere to put on your shoes. Here to the master bedroom. Really like how they've added this nice big wide tile to the floor. And you have one sink area over here. And a separate tub and shower. Another sink area right here. Kind of like the way they did the shower, how it goes a little bit deeper in there, so it does give you a little bit more room with the bench. Somewhere to put all of your stuff. But separate sinks, so completely separate from each other. You're not always fighting for who's going to brush their teeth. You have your little toilet closet. and your one walk-in closet. Now, I don't know about you, but this might not be big enough for the two of us. But at least you have his and hers sides. So hopefully you could make that work. Maybe put even like a bench in there to sit down on, but not the biggest of closets in this particular floor plan. I do kind of like that they have the double doors that exit out of the bedroom. A little bit wider space. And then they do have the upgraded wrought iron stair railing. And I love this split staircase, so it kind of gives you that more of a dramatic feel when you're looking in here. The three little different levels of the staircase right here. Now when you come up, we are gonna have, you see our big, we'll call it game room, hangout room, with your couches, your pool table, your game table. And then up here to the left is where we have our theater room. And they do have the tiered seating, so if you do want those movie theater chairs, no windows, nice and cool and dark in here, plus the tall ceilings. So the taller the ceiling, the more open, the bigger feel that this particular model has. Now, starting price point for this home is going to be in the mid $500,000 range. And then right here, we have bedroom number 1. More tall ceilings. Like those nice big windows that lead out front. But this is a pretty decent sized room. And we do have another walk-in closet right here. And then we come out and go left down the hallway again. Wow, look at this nice storage closet in here. How great is that? Obviously that's gonna lead you into the attic area right there, but so much storage. Your games, your extra blankets and pillows. So much room for that. That's great. That's a nice room. Great room for hide and seek. And then we have bathroom number 1. So we have 2 sinks. Kid you not, multiple kids, multiple people up here, you have to have 2 sinks. Or your kids are always screaming because they're fighting over who's taking too long. Then we have the toilet, separate tub and shower area in here. Now I always wish that they would add the tile all the way to the ceiling. What's the purpose of not having that? So I always love when you can lock off the toilet and shower area and still be able to get ready. And then right across is bedroom number 2, upstairs, second bedroom that we have upstairs. And we have 2 closets. I don't know, I guess maybe you have twins and the twins need to share, but they don't want to share closet space. So that closet actually goes all the way through. Again, tall ceilings making our room seem nice and big. So I mean, they do have a pretty big bed in here, but this room's obviously a little bit smaller than the other one. Then this last bedroom here at the end of the hallway. Now we do have a separate door walking in, but they have their own bathroom. So their own ensuite bathroom that's its own right here for this bedroom. So if you have family or you want the guest room where they have their own space and they don't have to share with the messy kids, or you have the teenage daughter that does not want to share with her little brothers. So definitely some different options. It's always nice that somebody can, or maybe your this is the oldest daughter's room, and when the grandparents come to town, she gets kicked out so they can have their own space. Nice little entry into this one. All right, so upstairs we do have the 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, plus we'll call it our game room and our media room. Like I said, price point of this particular home is going to start at around the mid $500,000 range. Now, if you have any questions about Bloomfield Homes, the different options that you do have out here, like I said, this particular one is on the 50-foot lot, but Bloomfield is offering 50 and 60-foot lots out here in Wildflower Ranch. And I kind of want to show you how deep a lot of these lots are, which is nice. you definitely get a lot more space than some of these other communities and areas that are out here. But check out this really nice covered patio. I mean, you certainly are not getting this in a lot of homes. And the size of the backyard. You can have a massive pool out here. And who is not going to want that here in Texas? Because come summertime, I mean, give us a few months, it is going to be super hot. But Bloomfield Homes, 50, 60 foot lots, starting price of this particular model in the mid $500,000 range. And this Dewberry model does have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and obviously some different options if you want to build this from the ground up on some different amenities and things that you can change in this particular model. So reach out if you have any questions and we can definitely get you more information on this. So like I said, out here in Wildflower Ranch, we have a lot of different builders. As you can see, we have the 2 Bloomfield Home models behind us. We have a Beazer Home model. Actually, that one is closed. There is a new one coming here soon. And then up here, we have Lennar, Highland, and Brightland. And then we do have to go kind of down across the street to get to Toll Brothers, and then Coventry's coming, as well as William Ryan Homes. So definitely different types of homes, different types of layouts, depending on what it is you're looking for, the type of upgrades that you're gonna find in these homes, but everybody has an opinion on which one's their favorite. So I toured the one Bloomfield Homes model because even though it was on the 50-foot lot and it was the smaller floor plan, it definitely was a much better floor plan than the other one. The other one didn't really flow super well, so that's kind of why I highlighted that one, but that's my personal opinion. Bloomfield does offer a ton of options and a ton of different floor plans out here in Wildflower Ranch, so definitely something to check out if that might be of interest to you. So reach out, let us know what it is that you're looking for, and we will get you more information on that. Now, we're gonna go through and show you another model home here in a few minutes, but also show you around the community, so stay tuned. So the next model home that we're gonna go through today is brought to you by Highland Homes. It is one of the fan favorites, one of my favorites as well. You'll kind of see from a lot of the finishes and just the basic features that you're going to get in this particular home. Now this house is, let's see, it's the Redford model. Base price is starting at $560,000 and just over 2,700 square feet. But we'll kind of go through and show you the layout, show you what you're gonna get by Highland Homes out here in Wildflower Ranch. So of course it's afternoon and the wind has picked up out here. It's kind of what you get out here in Texas a lot of times. It's super nice in the morning and then you got the wind. So we do have this cute little covered porch that they have right here. And I really do love how they did the stonework walking up into the home. When you enter, you have these big tall ceilings right here. Look how high they go up. And then right up here to the left, we have bedroom number 1. It's nice big tall windows, love shutters. So you're really gonna get these tall ceilings out here in these homes. Another thing I like is these doors that you get. They're a lot heavier than most. So just a standard walk-in closet. Those doors are nice and high too. Okay, and right here to the left is basically a full bathroom. And they have added the tile work all the way to the ceiling. Great storage closet right here. And that right there would be the garage. And here to the right is our laundry room, completely separate. Room to add your fridge if you wanted. Coat closet 1. And then here's the big great room, dining room. You have a nice little coffee station over here. Now those cabinets went to the ceiling. Those did not, but they're still really tall. I mean, most people aren't going to reach that area unless they have a stool. And I really like the two-tone cabinets that they put out here. Do have another corner pantry. Nice large island. And then down this way is going to head to the primary bedroom, but you also have the door to the outside. Oh, I love this bedroom. Totally peaceful and calming at the end of the day. And look at how they popped out these windows. Really gives that, just makes the room so much bigger when the builder does this. One of my favorite features for sure. Well, that amongst other things. You know, I love tall ceilings, I love tall doors. So I really love when they do the bathroom like this. You walk in, you have the freestanding tub right here, and they have taken the tile all the way to the ceiling and a separate shower. The only issue with the freestanding tub, even though I love them, who's cleaning in the back. You have a shower, a little toilet closet. Now this is a much bigger master bedroom, primary bedroom closet. So definitely a lot more space in this one. And you even have a separate linen closet here. You still have a nice window set right here, separate sinks. Again, always a huge bonus in a primary bedroom or bathroom. Nobody wants to share sinks and nobody wants to share countertops. Certain people in certain households are a little messier than others. So yeah, this is a great primary suite, we'll call it. Now let's go out back really quick and kind of show you out here, because this is another good one. Now the backyard is not as big as the other one, but still a wider lot. And I'm gonna show you this covered patio, which I really like. Because I kid you not, when you move here to Texas and it is springtime or the fall and you wanna be outside, you can put your table, couches, you'll be living outside. That's what I do. I feel like if we're not outside in the spring, when the weather's nice, I feel like it's being absolutely wasted. So, love this covered patio. And I really love that they've added the stonework here. You have your cute little arched walkway through here to the back. And they've taken the brick all the way up to the ceiling. These large windows. And I kind of like the way they put this table off here to the side. Let's head upstairs. Another split staircase. Now let's go off to the right first. Isn't this a great railing? Now here's bedroom number 1. Somebody is in love with dinosaurs. They even hang up into the ceiling. bedroom number 2 upstairs. Look, you have your cute little sitting area over here, your little reading nook. So all these bedrooms do have walk-in closets. Sometimes you tour these houses and the closets are so tiny. Really fit for a 2-year-old. And then this one, so it has its own bathroom, like your own ensuite bathroom. Look how cute the tile is that they picked in here. And then this cute gray subway tile all the way to the ceiling. Another great feature about Highland. Most of the time, all these models you're gonna see tile all the way to the ceiling. Definitely, you know, depending on your upgrade, depending on which tile you choose, if you're building from the ground up. Of course, the model homes always look so nice. But look, bedroom door, it's all separate. Then we come around here. And here we have our movie theater. Oh, it's so nice and dark in here. Oh, but you can still see. That light was flickering pretty bad, so I kept it off. You can have a nice big sectional in here. I mean, think of the size TV. You could definitely put a bigger TV in there if you love your movie nights. Like this one, for example, is already wired. There's some great surround sound. Oh, this room's nice and cold in here. Perfect movie room. And then your little bonus game room, hangout room. So, let me know in the comments what you think. So let's talk schools out here in Wildflower Ranch. Wildflower Ranch is going to be part of the Northwest Independent School District, and Northwest ISD, the Northwest High School, is actually right down the 114 outside of this community, not too far away. But they're getting ready. This is the brand new elementary school that's going to be opening up in fall of 2024 right here in the community of Wildflower Ranch. So a lot of young couples, young families, people with young kids, not everybody, are moving into this community. So how convenient to have your own elementary school right here in this particular community. Now, as you can hear, they're very hard at work, so it is super loud out here, but just kind of wanted to show you. I mean, back in my day, our elementary schools did not look like this. It looks like a high school back in the day. So very nice, state-of-the-art elementary school right here in Wildflower Ranch. So of course we are in the city of Fort Worth, and but this particular school district is Northwest ISD. So if you want more information on that, as always, look up niche.com, greatschools.org, check out the particular schools and what they have going for it. In fact, the Northwest ISD, the Northwest campus down the street has the football stadium that the school district uses, and it's pretty phenomenal. So if you haven't been to Texas to see what our high school stadiums look like, that's another great one that we have out here, but just right down the street, down the 114, which is really right at the exit of this particular community. So this is the brand new elementary school coming here to Wildflower Ranch. So we wanted to show you one more time a few of the amenities out here, talk a little bit more about Wildflower Ranch and what it has going for it. In fact, as you can see, this cute little park that we have out here, and I tell you what, this wind has really kicked up, so that always makes for a fun day, but it certainly helps keep us a little bit cooler out here in Dallas. So moving out here to a community like this, if you're looking for amenities, if you're looking for just a great area where you can get to know your neighbors, this is a great one. In fact, especially because the type of builders that you can get out here and your price point is certainly much lower than some of these other bigger, more popular, we'll call it, master plan communities. This is a very good one. They have a lot of really good deals going on out here, but more importantly, your price point. You get Toll Brothers, you get Highland Homes, you get Bloomfield, you get so many different options out here, and you still have access to all of the amenities. In fact, I love this nice big wide open park. When the weather's nice, say you're coming out here with your kids for playgroup, we have picnic tables under this nice little pergola, all this little green area. But eventually with the amenities, that are still slated to come here. They're going to have an HOA manager, an event coordinator, that's their full-time job out here. So how exciting is that going to be? There's going to be tons of community events, and that's really why a lot of people move into these master plan communities, just because you are going to have to get to know your neighbors, and that's why people move here. So whether it is that you are relocating from out of town, or maybe you want a new construction home because you aren't currently in a new construction home, or maybe you can suddenly work from home, so it doesn't really matter where you live, and yet you still have a lot of great access to the freeway, up to Denton, down to Fort Worth, even to the airport. This is a great one. But more importantly, who doesn't love a great lazy river in their community? Again, one of my favorite features. So pools, resort amenities, lazy rivers, parks, playgrounds, and community events. What more could you ask for? So any questions about any of these builders or what exactly is going on out here, like I said, there's a lot of great deals happening, and we would be more than happy to help you narrow down those options. So I'm gonna go through and show you this model home brought to you by Toll Brothers. This is the Pampa floor plan. This is part of their Select series on their 60-foot lots. And prices are starting in the mid $500,000 to over $800,000, and 2,600 to over 3,400 square feet. So I love the little farmhouse look of this particular model. The Toll Brothers does have two different models out here in Wildflower Ranch, the Elite series on 50-foot lots and the Select series on 60-foot lots. But this cute little farmhouse is one of my favorites. So we're gonna go through and show you this particular one and kind of give you an idea of what Toll Brothers is offering out here in Wildflower Ranch. Let's go. So this is a great entryway. I absolutely love it. Now I'm gonna show you me a little bit. But as you can see, this gorgeous curved staircase right here. And when you come, we're like walking in the front door, and we have this big, huge office right here. And then right down, so this is gonna be the front of the house. And you have this bedroom in here. So of course, this is Toll Brothers. We're gonna have a lot higher end finishes, taller ceilings. And we're gonna come in here to the bathroom. And in through the bathroom, so we just had like this tub shower combo. They've added tile to the ceiling, but we have our walk-in closet right here in the bathroom. So maybe you have guests over, somebody works from home, you know, maybe in-laws move in for a little bit, or your teenage kids, or grown kids. Anyway, so it's a fairly large bathroom. I mean, there's only one sink in here, but it's nice. You have all this countertop space, huge mirror, and then I really like that they have the closet here in this particular additional bedroom. You come out, we have this huge double door closet right here. Coat closet, you know, this house is definitely big enough for some big parties. It's a really good size office right here though. And look at that ceiling. Nice curved staircase, and so the bonus room up there, we'll go up there here in just a second. And then off to the left is going to be our laundry room, or sorry, half bathroom. Sorry, I think I've been in this model home like 5 times, but I really do love this big gathering room, family room, living room, whatever. Those huge sliding glass doors right there. And look how big and open this kitchen is. Toll Brothers did add these cabinets all the way to the ceiling. It's a really good sized island right there. My son told me one day we needed the gas cooktop with the drawers underneath. I told him that was what our house was like in Arizona. Our house is not like that in Texas. Obviously time to make some upgrades. But how great is this little kitchen nook area? I mean, that's a really big, it's probably at least 60-inch table because you have these 6 chairs, maybe 72. It's really pretty tray ceiling right there. Here, we'll take you outside. I'll show you this back patio. Even the ceiling is tall in this back patio. You have a table, chairs. You get a great little fire pit area. Now these are 60-foot lots. This is the Select Collection, the Pampa floor plan. Definitely room for a pool or, you know, just a volleyball net. Why not? Here, give you a better look of this back patio. So many great windows. Really definitely have that inside-outside feel. And then these sliders are going to open all the way up. Need to be careful. There's a lot of bugs. I think somebody did pest control. Now, right here off of the kitchen, take you down, secret little hallway. You have a really good sized pantry right here. I mean, not huge, definitely could be bigger for those of you with large families. But you have your little mud bench. Obviously would be an upgrade here. But I do think this tile is so fun. So our laundry room is tucked back here in the corner. Love the blue cabinets. I mean, they've left you room for a refrigerator, your washer, dryer, and a sink. So if you're gonna have to be cleaning all the stains off your kids' soccer uniforms or football uniforms, you got a spot right here for that. Instead of having to run into the kitchen or go through and find another restroom. So this fireplace is really pretty. I actually really like that tile that they've used. Nice wooden shelf right there. But I like it. I actually personally kind of prefer that there's no hearth down there. So it just makes it a lot cleaner. You don't have little kids or any kids running around and worried about tripping and giving themselves a nice big goose egg. So they have extended those gorgeous beams all the way in here to the primary bedroom. 3 nice big windows overlooking the back patio. This bed is definitely gorgeous for this room. And then here's their primary bathroom, separate sinks, but this time we have the tub centered right here in the middle. And a very large shower. We have a little shelf. I kind of think they should have put a bigger shelf in this size of this shower. We have a huge bench right there. If you're not feeling good, you need a nice steam shower. We have our toilet closet. Oh, we got a little hidden storage area underneath. Now this master bathroom or bedroom closet isn't huge, but certainly not as small as house number 1. Take you upstairs. Love the 2 colors of the stairway right here too. Okay, so up here we have a nice big bonus game room. Look at those windows overlooking, you know, maybe right into your neighbor's yard. This great theater room. Tons of built-ins, so they must be planning a lot of game nights, a lot of parties. Or lots of storage up there for all your treats for your movies. And then we come down this hallway. Bedroom number 1. We have our walk-in closet here. Now this is almost as big as the primary bedroom closet. Cute, cute bathroom. So lots of counter space, just one sink, plenty of counter space. And look at the tile. I love a good herringbone. Definitely an upgraded tile. In case you want to see what the actual floor plan looks like. And bedroom number 2 upstairs. So these 2 bedrooms are going to be at the front of the home. This one's a little bit smaller than the first one up here, but it also has its own ensuite bathroom as well. Nice countertop space, just one sink. Cute tile. And then this walk-in closet is right here in the bedroom. Okay, so upstairs in this Pampa floor plan in the Select series of Toll Brothers, 2 bedrooms plus an office downstairs, 2 bedrooms, game room, media room upstairs. Price is starting from about $578,000 to $800,000, 2,600 square feet to 3,400 square feet. And of course, lots of ways that you can customize it yourself. So there is the Select Series and the Elite Series on 50 foot for the Elite Series and 60 foot for the Select Series here with Toll Brothers in Wildflower Ranch. And the Elite Series, they are starting at $444,000 and then all the way up through the Select Series up to $800,000. So if you have any questions at all, reach out and let us know how we can help.
So let's talk location. I will try to keep this short. I know I like to talk a lot about it just because really when I'm kind of surprised when I'm getting calls from people relocating here to the Dallas Fort Worth area. A lot of people have never even been to Dallas, or maybe they've come in for a couple of days, gone to one place and actually haven't really explored the Dallas Metroplex a lot, Dallas Fort Worth. And of course, especially because today we're talking about the Fort Worth area. So here's Fort Worth. You can see it's big, it's completely spread out. And this is the 35 West Freeway that is gonna take you up to Denton, up into Oklahoma, and straight south down to Austin, San Antonio, and wherever you wanna go. So here is Fort Worth. And if you can see over here, here is Dallas. We'll go out just a little bit more. You can see how big the Metroplex is. So let's go in a little bit more to talk specifically about Wildflower Ranch. Here is Fort Worth, and I'm not sure if you can see right here, Wildflower Ranch is all the way up here on the very north spot. So you can see Saginaw's here in the middle of Fort Worth. We have Hazlitt in the middle of Fort Worth. It's all spread out. It's all over the place. And in fact, even for a long time when we moved here, I wasn't quite sure when people were talking Fort Worth. I kept thinking they were talking all the way downtown. Nope, right here down the street. So here is this big, like we've talked about, schools, and it's part of Northwest ISD. Well, here's the Northwest ISD football stadium. Yes, they have a Jumbotron in the high school football stadium. Already talked about this, but here is the 114, and we have Texas Motor Speedway. Big deal, obviously, when they're having race car, formula, whatever they call them, when they're out at Texas Motor Speedway. I can't even think of that. It's gonna be really busy here along the 114. We have Buccees right here in the little corner of the 35 and the 114. The Tanger outlets. It's actually a pretty good one if you like to go to the outlet mall. But we have Wildflower Ranch all the way over here off of the 114. So, okay, so here more specifically is Wildflower Ranch. And if you're going to take Wildflower Ranch, say you're commuting, say you need to get all the way over. In fact, we'll just pick on, this happens to be Toll Brothers, but let's talk about commuting just a little bit if you need to get around the Metroplex. So about 21 miles to get up to downtown Fort Worth. 21 miles to get north to downtown Denton. And then if you need to get down to Fort Worth, but let's show you a little bit more about that. It's about 25 miles. So you're going to have a little bit of this traffic on the 114. Once this isn't slated to be an actual highway quite yet. It is a pretty busy road. Not a ton of stoplights down there unless you're getting here closer to the freeway. But a lot of this is growing right up and down the 35 West freeway. So as I zoom in here a little bit so you can kind of see where Alliance is down in here. You're going to have a lot of stuff going on. We have the Alliance Airport over here. We have shopping. We have, you're going to find your Costco. You're going to find all kinds of restaurants. But a lot of big warehouses and companies are coming in this direction of down off the 35. And then as you can see over here is the Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. And you're going to take Wildflower Ranch, take that 114 straight into the DFW airport. Not going to be too hard of a commute to get there. Like I said, just maybe a little bit to get over off the 114 once you can get to the 35 freeway. But after that, yes, you're going to have some commuting. Yes, you're going to have some rush hour traffic, but for the most part, not going to be too bad to get over here to the DFW airport. And then as you can see, you can keep driving straight over to Dallas if you ever need to go to downtown Dallas. So just giving you a little bit more about where the location of Wildflower Ranch is, where everything is coming. Right now, they're building more over here on the inside. You kind of have to head in off the 114, and like phase 1 and phase 2 is all the way over in here. But down right along, let's take this little map off. But down once you kind of get off the 114, this whole area right here, right now it is completely under construction. Lots of construction happening. They are getting ready to start on the additional phases, bringing more model homes. Eventually, a lot of these builders that I was speaking with, they're going to be building newer model homes down over in the next phase of this particular community. And down over in here is going to be where all of the new amenities, the resort style pool, and it's going to look phenomenal when it gets there, but that's probably not going to be happening for at least another year. So if you want to get in now, if you want to get into a home because the amount of growth that's happening within this particular community, definitely something to check out. So if you want more information on these builders, on, maybe not even Wildflower Ranch, but maybe some of these other communities down and around that particular area, reach out to us. We can get you more information on all of that. That is definitely what we're here for. And that is what I absolutely love. So like our video, don't forget to subscribe, and for sure leave your comments down below on what it is that you're looking for, or what you like and don't like and are looking for when you're making that move here to Dallas. Oh, one more thing I do want to touch on. Their HOA fees currently are $800 a year, and you can actually opt in to have your front yard taken care of. Supposedly you can ask to have your backyard done as well. So I do think that'll be in addition to your regular HOA dues, but you do have that option. So $800 a year, certainly a lot cheaper than some of these other areas, especially with all of the amenities that are going to be coming into this particular development. All right, let's move on.
So any questions about any of these builders or what exactly is going on out here? Like I said, there's a lot of great deals happening, and we would be more than happy to help you narrow down those options. But this is Wildflower Ranch. We are in North Fort Worth. And of course, don't forget to leave your comments down below. Tell us which house was your favorite, which builder might be your favorite, or maybe some things that you notice that you don't like. We always appreciate the pros and cons to all of these things. But we love to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And as always, we will talk to you next time, and take care.